Hello, hello, hello. It's Lorenzo. Spell Lawrenzo. Cause y'all know my mama made me different. Hello. And y'all now have tuned in to the world famous Young Untouchable Family podcast broadcast show. And I'm your host, Lorenzo. Hello. And today we have a fly-ass show for you once again. We coming to you, as always, with our sponsors. Get them bills paid. We have magic in the news. Hella current events. Then we're going to do a drawing from our oracle cards. Archangel Gabriel. Then we're going to have reader listener emails and questions. When you tune in and you support our podcast, we support you back with the most valuable thing, which is information. And then we're going to share with you Live Every Day as a Vacate, 366 Days of Wisdom. Those are our personal words of wisdom and philosophies. And then we're going to end our show with health, relationships, and self-development. So tune in, because this is going to be a fly-ass show once again. I'm your host, Lorenzo. Hello. Now, as always, we're sponsored by Young Untouchable Family. That's our direct marketing, advertising, and sales, a marketing group, an agency. If you have a business or a product that you would like for more people to see, get your business in motion at Young Untouchable Family. They'll keep your business in business. Go check them out at YoungUntouchableFamily.net. We have our new sponsor, eBrandLogic.com. eBrandLogic.com. If you have an idea or you would like to be an immediate entrepreneur, go to eBrandLogic.com. They'll brand your business from start to finish. Every easy and made for you at eBrandLogic.com. And another sponsor we have, which is a new sponsor, is the resellerbusiness.com. The resellerbusiness.com. Passive income through created websites just for you. All you need to do is know how to email and you'll start making money today at the resellerbusiness.com. Go check them out. Now, for magic in the news. These are the current events, things that's going on. You know, news you can use even. So, we have the politics going on right now, which I don't dive personally too much into political situations, but there was a political situation that piqued my interest as a business owner, entrepreneur, someone that is interested in just the mindset and the psychology behind business, advertising, sales, and dealing with people. And Michael Bloomberg, spent $500 million on a self-funded campaign and advertisements just to drop out. Y'all heard about this? $500 million. $500 million. $500 million on a self-funded campaign just to drop out. Whew. It's a lot of money. On marketing and advertising alone. And it piqued my interest when I heard about this story on the radio about how he put in his advertising, and he really didn't do much other types of campaign outside of just like commercials and things like that. He didn't get outside and do what politicians are known for, shake hands, kiss babies, things like that, right? And because of that, I started thinking of myself and other business owners and entrepreneurs. To have $500 million to throw at a campaign, wow. Most people have a challenge just to put in $200 to $300 in a marketing campaign, a good marketing campaign. And I know personally because that's what we do with marketing. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, like, just because you have the resources to have ads or go on World Star Hip Hop does not mean you have the influence to get people to act on your behalf. Because this man had to quit. And I'm not a quitter, right? So I'm going to continue to put it in your hand like Jesus did. But yeah, $500 million in the ads just to drop out. Woo! Man, it's crazy. And then in other news, Oprah Winfrey slipped and fell during the speech. Y'all hear about this? Oprah Winfrey, during a conference, slipped and fell during her speech talking about balance. How ironic, huh? Now, I believe, for myself, I know that we are spiritual beings living in a physical world. So all the energy around Oprah and Gayle King right about now, it was just a testament of just some signs and symbols. Like right at the moment when she was talking about balance, she whoop, and some people was talking about that was the spirit of Kobe crossing her over. Rest in peace, Kobe. You feel me? But definitely we live in a world these days where we're more in tune, or should be, or we get to be more in tune to ourselves, because the information is out there about us being spiritual beings and where our words and our energy goes and things manifesting from those things. So hey, if y'all haven't seen that, y'all need to go check that out. And she was saying something about her 2 big left feet. So as above, so below. She living up to the words she definitely choosing. What y'all think? Alright, so definitely be mindful out here with the energy that you bring to people. Matter of fact, I want to say that was what Oprah said. Didn't she have that moment of where she was saying she holds people responsible to the energy that they bring? So definitely stay balanced out here, friends. Definitely stay balanced, because your words are powerful and they do have the power to create reality in your world that will affect others. Because as I heard in the crowd, they was laughing. They thought, people majority thought it was funny. So stay balanced out here. It's 2020. All right, now to draw oracle card from Archangel Gabriel, we're going to get a message. Got the cards right here. See what the message for the day is. Oh, what I'm shaking in my hand, these are y'all hear those stones? These are bones. These are magic bones. So if I was able to show you, I don't know, they might delete the video. To all the friends on Facebook that's watching. What was that? Oh, now the purpose of the bones and the crystals is just for energy basis, just to make sure I keep myself balanced and get a clear reading. I burned some Palo too. You know, we give thanks to all the ancestors before us. All the ancestors before us, literally, right now and forever. Hello. So we're gonna get a message. I should tell the folks about how I got these cards. So, on my journey and adventures and talking to people, I was walking around and I was talking to some people, and I was in I was walking down like a street near a store, like a plaza, and a gentleman was at his truck and he was putting up a few more of his things. It looked like he was moving. So, you know, I'm pitching him whatever product or service I was representing that day. And as I'm talking to him, he's like, well, no, I'm about to go out of town. And I'm pretty much aware of my surroundings and things. So I see that he has like a box. It looked like a little small cupboard. And it's a wooden cupboard, and it's halfway open. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, his family is from what is it, like Romania, something like that. Like it's over there like that, right? And what is that, Europe? So he's like, yeah, he's about to go out of town. His daughter just died. And I was like, oh, okay, well, my condolences. And, you know, he was like, oh, no, well, you know, all's well with her now. And I was like, well, you got good energy about yourself with it all. Like, he was like, yeah, he was finding his peace, right? And then, so I was talking to him more about, like, how I found my peace. I broke my neck, and after me breaking my neck, I thought that you died when you broke your neck, like Christopher Reeves. You know, he broke the same bone he broke. He died, and he's Superman. And in my mind, like, that's the same bone I broke, and I'm still here, even able to walk around and shit, right? So, like, I was just letting them know, like, how appreciative of every moment I have. And he was like, yeah, you got some good energy. And I was talking to him about just more about metaphysics and spirituality, and how I started carrying around more stones. And at the time, there was more signs and symbols coming up in my life. And he was like, my daughter would want you to have these. And he opened up the cupboard, and he gave me these cards. And he was like, yeah, she will want you to have these. And I was, at the time, I was already experiencing like different other stuff, like peacocks flying around and stuff. So to me, it was like a highlight. It was like a crescendo to the so-called that kind of deal. So I was just like, yeah. I feel like I was being initiated into some shit. So I was like, alright, so these are the cards. I've had them for several years now. So just recently, this year, 2020, I've been really kind of exposing it to the public, like, So we're going to see what the message is. What's the message for today? And, if you don't know, the Archangel Gabriel is the angel of messages. So I definitely identified with having a message to bring. What's the message? Speeches and speaking. Speeches and speaking. You have important messages to deliver that can help others. Speeches and see, this is the message. I can't make this up. Like, y'all seen me do this. Like, y'all seen it in real life. Speeches and speaking. You have important messages to deliver that can help others. And specifically, just like I was saying, even like the reason why I'm doing these podcasts is to, first of all, enable myself to continue to build upon my conversational magic and build on who I am as a public speaker and one that uses their vernacular to persuade, influence, motivate, and inspire others through those messages. Second, just what I was speaking about these cards itself is a message and a testament for our ancestors, just like her, because she is in another dimension and a realm. So she's speaking or spirit or the entire wholeness, a collection of what you would want to call God, is speaking directly through signs and symbols. Like, this is it. Speeches and speaking. Like, that's what the whole purpose of what we're doing right now. Like, hello. So, and then third, for me personally, to share these things live with you. Hopefully, I motivate and inspire someone to be more aware in their own lives, or whatever words that I may use, because we know that the inferiority of language is only limited by our interpretation and perspective of how we define the words that we hear. So, speeches and speaking. Once again, I appreciate all the ancestors. You have important messages to deliver that can help others. And also to encourage and motivate you too. Because everybody that I've ran across in life, when I start talking to them and I hear them, like what they're going through, I be like, damn, you should write a book. Like that man alone, based off of him meeting me that day and the conversations we had about how he migrated over here. I want to say it was like Romania, something like that. But how he migrated and he had to ask for his family, and like he should write a book. he could sit y'all down and motivate you, because I got motivated. Once again, I'm motivated again now just by even picking this card. So that's the Oracle card. I'm always doing drawings for myself. If anyone would want to draw drawing from the Archangel Gabriel Oracle deck, hit me up, let me know. And that's the message. Speech isn't speaking. You have an important message to deliver that can help others. Now, make sure y'all support this podcast. It's easy to support us. You can go to anchor.fm/young-untouchable. I'm leaving the link in the description, or you can just go ahead and easily click on it. You'll see that the support button, donate. Most people donate 5 or 10. That keeps the podcast going. All we do. Also, when you ask questions and you want your questions answered, and or will want a live reading, that'll support us. It's as little as $1. I mean, whatever you decide to support, make sure you support us to keep this podcast going, especially if it brings value to your life. We definitely appreciate your support. Now, reader, listener, emails and questions, because we got answers. Once again, we definitely appreciate everyone that supports us at this podcast. If you want your question answered live on the podcast, just go ahead, simply push the support button. You can support as much as 10, 5, as little as $1, whatever you decide to support out the goodness of your heart. We definitely appreciate it. Support us, Young Untouchable Family Podcast Broadcast Show. Hello. So we have a question. It came in from Miles, and he asked, how did I get in contact with my center? And he did send in a donation. Support. We definitely appreciate it, Miles. He also sent in something extra with another question, so I'll answer that as well. He asked, what makes me want to do things differently? So once again, we appreciate your support, Miles. So how did I get in contact with my center? I got in contact with my center by first having deep conversations with myself. Life has been something of a journey for me. I've definitely have seen different learning experiences and lessons and blessings and miracles happen throughout my life. Many chances. Every day is a different chance for myself. So I've been able to find my center through learning all of those lessons and then smashing them and compacting them all into one experience of right now. So whatever I'm going through right now, I know first I must take a deep breath and breathe, right? And when I take a breath and breathe, I'm able to stay centered and find myself through all I do. It is a courageous act, I found, because now when in my experience of being centered, I'm an individual. I'm unique. I'm literally by myself. Being by myself, I find others that are on their own personal unique path. At the end of the day, though, it's my course. And when I found deeply in my course, a course is also a curse. And a curse is like a course. So we're confined here in this place called Earth, and I make the best out of all negative situations, and all positive situations I'm reminded of the negative things that could have happened to stay motivated to continue to push forward positively. So that's an excellent question. I know that I could probably get deeper, but the alchemy that I have in my life is to transform all negatives into positives, so that I find that perfect balance. Not too much positive, not too much negative, but balanced. And it is courageous, once again, because I found that being unique, you have yet to see or be able to interpret anyone else like yourself, because now you're unique. But that's the beautiful thing that you have to share with others. So to answer your second question, what makes me want to do things differently is just that. The things that would make me want to do things differently is so that I can shine through my uniqueness. And through me shining through my uniqueness, then I will be different, although I'm still the same with everyone else. Like, we're all still connected. You rip off my skin, you rip off your skin. Like, we're just muscles. We're just a clump of muscle, and nobody will know who we are, what complexion or race or creed or ideas we are. We will look the same. So the things that would make me want to do things differently is my mindset and the actions of what I personally will want to create in my own life. So once again, Miles, hopefully that answered your question. If not, continue to ask some more questions. Send some support in. We definitely appreciate everyone that supports our podcast. If you have questions, if you're a listener, definitely ask questions. We got answers. YoungUntouchable Family .net, or you can go to our email, YoungUntouchableFamily2 @gmail.com. That's YoungUntouchableFamily, the number 2 @gmail.com. Attention, Lorenzo, Young Untouchable Family Podcast Broadcast Show. And we'll get your question answered. Otherwise, definitely continue to listen to our podcast, Miles. We appreciate those questions. Very deep, very balanced questions. Now, live every day as a vacay. 366 days of wisdom. Our personal philosophies. You know, these are the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. Words that continue to encourage and motivate us to be our best selves. Today is day 68. Live every day as a vacay. 366 days of wisdom, since this year is 2020 and it has a leap year. You don't have to jump in front of a Mack truck to know that it's gonna hurt. Once again, day 68. Live every day as a vacay. 366 days of wisdom. You don't have to jump in front of a Mack truck to know that it's gonna hurt. And my take from that is what I always say is learning from other people's experiences, the things that they may go through, the things that I may see and imagine to be in my life. I may be able to do better for myself. So I'm going to learn from you. I'm going to learn from your experiences, and I may twist it up a little for my own and go through it for self. But at the end of the day, I don't have to jump in front of a Mack truck to know it's going to hurt. So if you jumped in front of one, you jumped off the building, you done threw yourself into a predicament you're unable to get from, I can learn from your position and situation and not take it on for me. So Day 68. Live every day as a vacate. 366 days of wisdom. You don't have to you jump in front of a Mack truck to know it's going to hurt. Now, for health, relationships, and self-development advice, we all have heard about the coronavirus and what's going on in the world these days with health. So I have some good advice for everyone. Make sure to wash your hands properly. Use lukewarm water and sing happy birthday to yourself twice. You know, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Lorenzo. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Do that 2 times. Twice is nice. That's about 30 seconds. And, use some friction with them things. Make sure you get your hands real subby and soapy on both sides. Stay healthy out here. Then for relationship advice, we have the greatest relationship that I've been really finding has been the relationship with myself. So me personally, I let everyone know on my Facebook and Instagram. You can go check that out at Lorenzo. Make sure you spell my name different because my mama made me different. LAWRENZOJACOBS. On Instagram, I was sharing my ideas. For the next 30 days, I'm going to be researching, studying, reading more, journaling more about myself. The producers here said that it sounded like I was going on another detox. I told them that, yeah, it probably sounds like that. And I probably would be forever detoxing myself. Since we are bombarded and consume much toxins these days anyway, that's what causes our body to decay. So it may be a form of a detox, but just living life so that I can become a better person even in the next 30 days. So I'm going to be reading more, taking more journals. You can follow me on my Instagram with all of that. We'll be doing more with that. More relationship with myself. And then in the process of doing that and speaking with the producers, I was saying that, women love intelligence. And throughout my own personal research and studies, although a lot of men think that women would want money, they would want to know that you're intelligent enough to secure them through whatever situation may come you guys' way together. So overall, now yes, are there women out here that would prefer money over that? Absolutely. But overall, through my own personal research, women definitely prefer intelligence over anything. So fellas, remember, intelligence is the new gangster. And to self-development advice. Self-development, I was speaking with a client of mine and we were talking about organizational skills and development and what I use to be more organized and consistent in my own development towards greatness. And to share some advice through the conversation that we had was that anytime that I record one of these podcasts, I'm balancing myself out. I'm calibrating myself and I'm centering myself. So I'm creating an organization and a system around what I'm doing now so that through the consistency, I can continue to see my growth. And because I'm seeing my growth, that automatically for myself creates a motivation and a stronger will to keep doing what I'm doing. So I would definitely encourage anyone that wants to get on a self-development path to join me in my course. We're going to find a blessing through this curse that we're in, and go to my Instagram. And for the next 30 days, I'm going to be going deeper into a more realization of myself and what I'm doing step by step on a day-to-day basis. So you can join me on my Instagram at Lorenzo Jacobs. That is at LAWRENZO Lorenzo Jacobs. And check us out, Young Touchable Family. We everywhere like air. So once again, that is another one of our fly ass shows, Young Untouchable Family Podcast Broadcast Show. I'm your host, Lorenzo. Make sure you spell my name different because my mama made me different. LAWRENZO. Hello.